Barbara and Clark Hockabout here. We're standing in front of the White Mountains. In particular, it's the Mount Baldy Wilderness. This is where our home is. This is where Lodestar Gardens is. And this is the home of the Homesteading Apprenticeship Program, which, heck, we're really excited. This is 2023, and we're going to start in April 1st and go through October 31st of this year. One of our super great projects, a kind of a beautiful surprise, happened when two very talented artists got together, both of them contractors, and we're good friends with them. They consented to build a structure, and the students in the homesteading program, HAP, will also help learn how to build alternative structures, straw-bale, post and beam, and so forth. So what we'd like to do is give you a preview of a very interesting set of skills that are part of the homesteading program.
So, what initially drew you to help out with this project?
I think it comes back to the basics and understanding the processes of your materials and how they come together.
Yeah, and you built quite a few tools for this project. Can you tell us about that?
Most of them are tools that I have discovered over the years through woodworking, primitive style woodworking, in terms of like shave horses and I guess work holding devices and processes that I didn't invent, I just discovered. So.
And that seems like it's the perfect fit for this kind of building. Yeah. How were you able to interweave your love of the primitive with this project? Or how do you see it having fit what Lodestar has going on?
I think a lot of it comes back to supporting their idea of sustainability, and you kind of lean on the finished product representing the process that it took to create it. So.
Yeah, well, I think that definitely shows in the work. And how was your experience in passing off the second floor of this project to someone else?
It wasn't just someone else. It was Shiloh, and he's been around. We've been kind of nipping at each other's heels over the years, just to try to understand things in our own way and to sort of overlap in our own way. And it always feels good to kind of pass it to someone who you have 100% confidence in.
Yeah, it came together when he put his touch on it. It was cool to see the modern architecture getting built on top of the primitive in such a way that they show, how would you call that, contrast or something like that.
Yeah, it's synthesized, I guess, or
collaborated. Well, it's an Earth Tribes project.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna film you saying something about this project. Putting you on the spot.
Right now? You're on the spot, buddy.
So,
In conclusion of where we're at now, it's still not complete. We still got 2 more pieces of trim to put in and the exterior trim.
start thinking about the beginning, the origin of this whole concept of putting in that window. Do you have any thoughts on the evolution of this concept, the way it rolled out?
It's been a interesting experience. Yeah, it's I know we could take on anything. It's just a matter of applying what we know to something we don't know. Isn't that the unknown?
Yep.
And at a certain point, you just have to give in and just let it flow.
Well, you have to be kind of a risk taker, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, we made a steam bender just for it,
Yep.
not even knowing if it would work. So,
Yeah.
It worked. So I mean, success is in the writing. It's got to. I don't know. The evolution of the project, though, is.
So from start to finish, well, we're talking a couple months. When did you take on the job? Toby left in July,
So it's right out. I was gonna say
and this is the 26th
August.
of November.
July. Yeah, it's July, August. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been several months.
The window was
It was
on
August
part
when
of
I
it.
came out here.
Was it August?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you were a couple weeks after I'd already done here.
You'd been here for a couple of weeks. You got
Yeah,
ready.
3 weeks.
Yeah. You'd already rolled one side of the trusses.
Okay. Yeah.
On this side over here, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So at that point, the window was still a fantasy.
Yeah. We didn't know nothing about it. Yeah.
Well, I saw it on the drawing. Spoke about it. Then you went out of town, and Clark came up, and we tried to determine where and how large the window should be
That's right.
to fit the room,
Right.
which is an interesting concept. And we finally came to the conclusion that we want to be able to see it if we were sitting down on the couch,
Right.
or to see out of it if we were sitting on the couch was the end result of that. And then
There was some discussion about code and how far.
code and height and double pane and it fixed, not too low, but it ended up, I think it's
Yeah,
gonna work.
perfect.
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 That is.
Yeah.
Like you said, you can see right straight through the whole building.
Well, I think that's a good word to end on. Perfect. And I feel
Symmetrical. Symmetrical.
symmetrical.
Symmetrical.
It exceeds my expectations beyond what I expected. So thanks,
Perfect.
you guys.
All right, go.
So there you have it. Some magic on the mountain. If you'd like to join us for the homesteading apprenticeship program, we're going to be studying with these people, Shiloh and Toby, and many other things and facets of the homesteading program. First and foremost, though, you live here, you work here, we collaborate and problem solve and create here together. And we would love to have your questions. We'd love to have your interest. See the information below, and we will be happy to expand on this project and any other we're doing for 2023 in the Homesteading Apprenticeship Program.